بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا.
All praise due to Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. Greetings and salutation upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah bless him and all his companions, and may he bless us all. Ameen. O Allah, we ask you to grant us knowledge that is beneficial, and we ask you to protect us from knowledge we will make no use of. And we ask you to protect us from eyes that will not cry for your sake. And we ask you for a protection from a heart that will not tremble in your fear. And we ask you to protect us from a stomach and the soul that will not be fearful and content. And we ask you to protect us from those prayers that are not answered. Amen. My brothers and sisters, Allah created you. Allah created you for a reason. Allah loves you. I take an oath by Allah, Allah loves you. Wallahi, I don't care who you are. I don't care what sins you have committed in your life. I don't care what your condition is right now. And I don't care what the world tells you about you. You are special to Allah. Allah loves you, and you are a Muslim, and you are beautiful. You are smart, you are intelligent, you are brave, you are forgiving, you are loving, you are well-mannered. You are the one, yes, you my brother, I'm talking to you. You are the one that can change the world. You are the one that can change the humanity from the misery it's in to the happiness and the joy that it can have with Allah. You are the one single-handed. You are the one that can take humanity from the darkness that we are into, the light of Allah and the light of Islam. Allah says in the Quran,
ولقد كرمنا بني آدم وحملناهم في البر والبحر ورزقناهم من الطيبات وفضلناهم على كثير ممن خلقنا تفضيلا.
And we have indeed honored the children of Adam and provided them with means of transport over the land and in the sea, that is in the cities, desert, rivers and oceans, and bestowed upon them sustenance out of clean and pure things, and we have exalted them above most of our creation by conferring on them superiority. Don't let people put you down. Don't let people convince you otherwise. You are special. You are a creation of Allah. Today the world is seeking happiness. Today the world is seeking the improvement of a man. People try to tell me we want equality for human. Today a human, the closer she is, the more she is like a man, than the more honored and liberated than she is. Allah says, no, the more you are like the way I created you, like the way I designed you, like the way I fashioned you, then the more honored you are. Allah says, I love you just the way you are. Allah says, I don't want you to be anything more than that which you are not. You are special because you are a Muslim. You are the follower of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look around you and see what is happening to Muslim and what is happening to Islam. Really, you need to wake up. This should be an inspiration to every Muslim. Wallahi, any religion, any system, any set, any way of life, if any one of these things was attacked the way Islam was being attacked, wallahi will have collapsed ages ago. Yet Islam is still here and is still standing and still flourishing. You are a Muslim and Allah is waiting for you. The angels are waiting for you. The Ummah is waiting for you to wake up and come back to Allah. Wake up and start to worship Allah once more. And if you are worshipping, take this arrogance inside your heart. We have so much work to do if we just believe in ourselves. Wallahi, for you, Allah will move mountains. For you, the same Allah that split the ozone for Musa, the same Allah that split the moon for Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the same Allah that stopped the land from earthquake when Umar bin Khattab hit, the same Allah that made River Mal flow once more, is the same Allah who is waiting for your next dua. You just got to become like Isa, become like Musa, become like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, become like Umar bin Khattab, become like these people, and you watch and see if Allah will do for you what He did for them. My brothers, Allah created us for a reason. Allah says in the glorious Quran,
وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ.
I created the jinn and humankind only that they might worship me. Wallahi, Allah did not create us so we can be sleeping with women, to drive cars or build big mansions. We are not animals. We have a purpose in this world. Wallahi, my brothers and sisters, I have a message for you. We only got one shot at life. There is no coming back. You only got one life, my brother. Stop wasting your life. Wake up and make something of your life. Don't be another face in the crowd. Don't be another number. Be someone that contributes something to humanity. Be someone that make a difference. You know, my brothers, I ask myself sometimes, and I want to ask you something. Don't you want to be with the Prophet of Allah in the day of judgment? Really, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Don't you want to be with the Sahabas? You think you are going to be with them with the life that you are living? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair that you are on the same level of Jannah as those men who gave up what they gave up with the life that you are living? Do you think that is fair? Wallahi, it's not, my brothers. Allah has created us for a purpose: to know Him, to love Him, to worship Him, to come back to Him. And I'm sure now, my brothers, you are thinking, Allahu Akbar, I have heard so much. Make a move, man. Make a move. Stop delaying. Stop delaying. Come back to Allah. Come back to the masjid. Come back to Quran. Come back to Salah.
قال الله تعالى وأقم الصلاة إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون.
Indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing, and the remembrance of Allah is greater, and Allah knows that which you do. Come back to Allah. Allah is waiting for you eagerly.
وقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم إن الذين يستكبرون عن عبادتي سيدخلون جهنم داخرين.
And your Lord says, call on me, I will answer your prayers. But those who are too arrogant to serve me will surely find themselves in hell, in humiliation. Imagine if you are the one who make a difference in the world. Sometimes you think, what can this little do when I give to someone as charity, or when I give to the people who go around the world to buy stuffs like food or blanket for people? That blanket cover them and make them warm. Do you contribute to humanity? Imagine you are someone who goes out and calls people back to Allah. Imagine you are someone who put the love of Allah back in people's heart.
وذكر فإن الذكرى تنفع المؤمنين.
Allah says in the Quran, keep reminding. Indeed, reminder benefit the believers. Wallahi, my brothers, this world is lost. Wallahi, people have lost hope, Muslim included. And wallahi, sometimes just telling people about Allah make all the changes in the world. Who is going to do this? Me? How many people can I visit? I am one man, wallahi. Every one of you now, didn't you hear something? Didn't something move you? Get out to the thousands of people that you know. Tell them and call them back Wallahi, my brothers, victory in this world is only through the deen of Allah. People think we living in a tough times. There are a lot of confusion. Allah says in the Quran,
اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا.
Allah says, today I have perfected your deen. Prophet of Allah says in the authentic hadith, I left you with two things. So long as you hold on to them, you will never ever go astray, no matter what age you live in. I leave you with the Quran and I leave you with my Sunnah. So long as you hold on to these two things, not Quran and Sunnah, what you think is good and bad and limit, no. Quran and Sunnah, how the Prophet of Allah and his companions understood it and apply it in their lives. That is the Quran and Sunnah. Your Quran and Sunnah is confusing the world. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Quran and Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that change and conquer humanity. That Quran and Sunnah you will come back to if you want to see the change in your life.